What's going on, gang? Welcome back into Lights Out Gaming. For those of you that are new here, my name is Mike, and what you are watching today is my Tips and Tricks Thursday. What I did last week is I made an episode and I said, I want to know your input. I want to know what you guys want to see, and I will make a Tips and Tricks episode based on that. What I did is I said whoever had the most likes in the comment section, I would make a video on that. The one who had the most votes last week was the Ostrich. He said, my idea for next week is when you should or should not challenge a player. Not sure if you made a video on this before, but it would be helpful. First off, a big thank you to those of you that did post in the comment section. I want to bring content that you guys want to see, and this is exactly what I wanted to do. So I sat down, I did a gaming session, I made it a point to try and explain this to my best ability, and here's what we're going to start out doing. We are going to get into this still shot right here. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to tell you what most people's options would be and what I would do. So let's get into it. Okay, so this particular situation, I was on the map Hijacked. Everybody knows Hijacked Black Ops 2. Now this does not change whether you're playing Black Ops 2, whether you're playing Ghosts, whether you're playing Advanced Warfare. Does not matter. So I was coming up on the B flag and I noticed an enemy sitting in the C building. Now he was just sitting there camping, waiting for people to go for B. So what do? I see him there and I duck behind cover. That's where we're gonna pause it. And this is the part where I want you to be honest with yourself. What would you do in this situation? Well, what I think most people would do is they would lay down in the B flag, hope that the enemy doesn't approach them, and just hope to capture the B flag because they're playing the objective. Alright, so the first option is lay on B and hope for the best. I think we've already covered that one. That one is you can get shot from all angles, everybody knows you're on the B flag. That's not really the best option. Option number 2 is go back to the right, basically where you came from, and shoot back at him. Hope you have the best cover. 50-50 chance that you win that gunfight. Actually, probably closer to a 30% chance considering you're already hurt, as you can see in the shot right there. The third option is go to the left and just retreat. Admit that you're in a bad spot and you need to run away because you are hurt. Or, option number 4, attack in a way that he does not expect you to. Now, I'm going to play this clip out. I want you guys to see how I handle the situation, and keep in mind, I only hopped on this morning and I played, I think it was 5 games. Every clip you're going to see in this episode of Tips and Tricks is all from that session. So I do this quite often. I want you to take a look at how I handle the situation right here.
On me! Losing Alpha.
As you guys can see, I chose to go to the left and attack. Rather than sit back and wait for him or his teammates to come gang up on me, I jumped out to the left. I knew I had a submachine gun, and I jumped out to the left, came right at him. He did not expect it, and I killed him, went back and took the B flag with my teammates. Now, that's not going to happen every time, but I want you guys to understand like the mind frame that you have to be in when you do these things. I want you to understand that you need to do what the enemy least expects you to do. Like right here. This guy that just tried killing me on that flag, he came around the corner in like the slowest pace possible. When you come around a corner like that, enemies are expecting you. I was in the A flag, we had a UAV up, I knew that, and he still just walked around the corner. I was able to kill him. You're gonna see a situation right up here where I come on the flag, and now I knew that they were spawning to the left. So I go over there, kill this guy, but then this guy, he actually runs out and kills me. He handled it a lot better than the first guy did. Alright, so here's the last clip that I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to show you what I saw on the UAV. Our team had just lost the B flag, and I was heading towards it with my submachine gun. I had an MSMC on me at the time. While it is a great all-around gun and it can kill people at long distance, I would have been at a disadvantage heading into that gunfight. So what did I do? I fired a few shots, I let them know I was there, and what did I do? Instead of running around like they expected me to, I cooked a grenade, tossed it at them, got a triple kill, and then was able to get on the flag and take B for my team. So rather going through these clips one by one, you can stop them, you can pause them, you can see what I had seen, but I just want to cover a few tips, basically what I think about gunfights. A few things that you should know. Number 1, know your gun. You have to know your gun and play to its strengths. I tell people this all the time. My wife Tabby, when I did a Training My Wife episode, I tried explaining to her what she should and should not be doing when she is using certain guns, because they are designed for different things. That's why when you see these competitive teams play, in their $1 million tournaments, There are submachine gun players, there are assault rifle players, they all have different roles in their team, and you need to understand how to use your gun. That's the first rule. Number 2, know your environment and know what cover that you have available. If you are heading into a gunfight with no cover and someone is sitting on a head glitch, you are immediately at a disadvantage, and the chances that you win that gunfight are slim to none. So, if you have cover, yes, challenge them if you have the better angle. If they're sitting there in the open and you're on a head glitch, there is no reason you should not be challenging that gunfight. However, if you're sitting, wide open and he's sitting there behind a piece of cover, I wouldn't stand back and have a gunfight. But then it goes back to number 1. Know what gun he's using, know what gun you're using, and play to its strengths. Number 3, and this is an easy one, guys, but it's one that a lot of people overlook. Ensure you have the bullets before entering a gunfight. I can't explain how many times Tabby does this. She goes into a gunfight. When she has 5 bullets, she goes to reload cancels, and then she goes into the gunfight out of bullets, completely jumping around in a very, very, very bad spot. So be aware of the bullets that you have in your gun. If you're entering in with 5 bullets, it's usually not a wise idea to go into a gun unless you know the guy is already hurt, and you just have to go in and get another bullet or 2 in him to finish him off. Because it's very unlikely that you're going to have over, a 30% accuracy, so you are highly unlikely going to finish off that kill if he is not hurt already. Alright guys, and number 4 is probably my best tip overall. I just did it in this clip right there. Now I end up losing to this guy because he does have cover, but it's what I said earlier in the video. Do the unexpected. I'm about to jump out right here. These guys, I run out of bullets. You see me jump back, but I jump right back into the action. That is something they don't expect. Usually when you take some shots and then you go back to almost act as if you're reloading, they want to jump out at you. You can answer this yourself, honestly, because everyone knows. Once you're shooting at someone and you know that they shot at you and they've run out of bullets, they go to duck behind cover. They're sitting there waiting for you. We always want to attack. It's a natural instinct for us to attack when we have bullets and we know they are out. So what you do is you just pop behind that cover for a second and then jump out, because it is what they are going to least expect. Most likely they're going to be running at you. So when you go and you pop back from that cover, you do not want to just walk out back into that gunfight. You don't want to do that because then it creates a 50-50 scenario. What you want to do is you want to jump out. The reason is it because it gives you the element of surprise. That's what we are trying to do. It's going to catch them off guard, and you are going to have the upper hand in that gunfight. That is exactly why we are challenging rather than waiting on them. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a hard one to explain, but it made me feel really good with the way I explained it. If you feel like there's something that you can add to this, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. If there's something that you feel dramatically helped you and you're like, yes, that makes a whole lot of sense, then let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Obviously, that's what keeps this channel going, is your input. So, Ostrich, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was everything that you wanted in the video. I definitely tried making this one for you. Thank you guys for liking his comment. That's where this comes from. So if you guys want to see something next week, please leave it in the comment section below. I will do my best to accommodate you. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, guys, lights out.